Hello, this is Isaiah Smith, showing you all my ranking of archetypes. So let's begin. Bystials, D tier, they're pretty good, but they're kind of a little slow. Then we got um I forgot the name. Sprite. Sprite is terrible. It has nothing to do with the meta anymore, even though it's still pretty good, but it's not that good. And we got Tri Brigade. Good with their link plays. Next up we got Ignister, which is C tier. Kind of slow. And then we got forgot what it's called. Tri Brigade. The Tri Brigade archetype I think is okay. Then you got the Trap Tricks. They're good with their traps, but they're still kind of slow. Then you got Gaga Gaga, which is pretty much Yuma's deck. Got new support from it, but still kind of slow. Sword Soul. Um, Sword Soul's pretty good synchro deck, but it's still kind of slow. Adventurer. Slash Adventurer token is pretty okay archetype. Then we got Arcana Force. Good with like flipping a coin to make your decisions. Then we got Dark World. Discards your one card from their hand by playing Danger or Dark World. Very good with discarding, but still kind of slow. Then we got Virtual World. Virtual World is pretty good with like Synchro and Xyz plays, and it's okay. Next we got B tier, Fluffles, or yeah, Fluff. Well, it's not Fluffles. They're more like what are they called? Pearly. I meant to say Pearly. Yeah, Pearly is pretty okay. Next we got Fire King. It's pretty okay. Monarchs. The thing about Monarchs is that it can slow down your opponent's like extra deck if they have domain, but otherwise it's okay. Thunder Dragons. They have Colossus now back at 3. Which could stop your opponent from searching in general. But overall I think Thunder Dragons are okay. Cyber Dragons, pretty good. They're just not like that competitive, but they are pretty good. Ignister, I think it's pretty good with like some plays. It's kind of explosive with strategies, but still not that good. Then we've got Centurion. Good with synchro plays. It's an okay deck. Dogmatica. I should say it's alright, but knowing about Dogmatica, I think it's they still have the Fallen and the Various, so it might change over time. Black Wings, I think Black Wings is okay strategy. It's pretty good with synchros. Mementos is a pretty good deck. Dark Musician. It's not as competitive as Blue Eyes, but it's pretty solid. Frog. I think Frog is good in its right, but it's not like competitive. Well, it is competitive, but it's just not fast enough. So that it, I'm saying it's an okay deck. Um, then we got Amazonas. Amazonas is pretty faster than most of these decks, but still kind of slow because they need their pendulum scales and then they need their fusion slash polymerization and to OTK your opponent, but that's all they can do. Infernal Noble Knights, I think if you had Noble Knights with Infernal Noble Knights or whatever it's called, Infernal Knights, whatever, Infernal Noble Knights, I think would be pretty good. It can stop like other decks too, and pretty much yeah. Um, then we got uh what's that called again? It's not called punks, but they're called um. Give me a sec. Forgot to add a couple decks, but moving on, we got Gold Pride. Gold Pride is it's a pretty good deck, but it's okay. Next up, we got Scareclaw. Good link plays. Moving on, we got Drytron. Drytron, I think, is pretty good. I did win with this deck, like once, so it's an okay deck. Resonator, pretty good with synchro summoning, except it's a pretty strong deck. It's just not that consistent. And then moving on from there, we got Labyrinth. Labyrinth is good with their traps, almost better than Trap Tricks, I should say. They're pretty good with their trap decks. Um, then we got Punk. If you had Punk Gold Pride, that would probably make the deck pretty good. Otherwise, Punk is okay. It's faster than most of these decks. Then moving on, we got Goblin Biker. It's pretty fast, but it's not that good. Then we got Unchain. Unchain is okay. It's still pretty fast though, but it's pretty good. Next up, we got ABC. ABC is pretty much powerful in its right mind, but for now, it's pretty fast. Then we got Crystron. Crystron is pretty good. Good with synchro plays. It's can't say anything else about it. Vanquish Soul is really fast and good. So can't say much about that except just with different attributes. Elidge. Elidge is pretty good, especially with the elixir cards and the Golden Valley cards, whatever they're called. Use those. Good for traps. Good for a zombie deck. It's just pretty good. Ultrageist, I think, is a pretty good stun deck. It's pretty fast, but it's also kind of slow at the same time. Then we got not Alistair, but besides Alistair, we got Invoked. So Invoked is a pretty good deck for fusion summoning or just in general. Then we got Cybers slash Cold Talkers. So the Cold Talkers are also pretty good. Um, Other than that, I think Cyber deck. I think it's like the second best deck, but it's pretty fast. You got Makanko, which is these equipped spells that deal you damage, regardless, and then you just instead of you taking the damage, your opponent pretty much takes the damage instead. We got Live Twin / Evil Twin. Pretty good deck. It's pretty fast. It's good for link plays. And then we got Sky Striker. Good with like spells and links and nothing else. It's still a pretty good deck. Amnesia, I think, like, it's good. It just has a couple weaknesses that it has to deal with, but otherwise, nope, it's pretty fast. Blue Eyes, because of the new support, that's the reason why it's so fast. It's pretty good. It's just not like S tier or tier 0. And then we got Raziel. Raziel, I think, is a good Xyz deck, in my opinion. It's better than most of these decks. It's pretty fast, pretty easy to learn. You just need to just summon them and then see someone with just rank 4s. That's all you just need to do. Malice, I think, is a pretty good deck with Cybers or just any Dark Cybers monsters that you can link to. It's a pretty good deck. Everybody plays it. Fiend Smiths. Fiend Smiths is pretty good. It's pretty fast and it's very competitive in a way. Next, we move on to my first place deck, Regenesis. Regenesis is so good. If you mix it with like Kashtira or Visteal or any like 2500 attack, it is so good. Moving on to the last archetype. Next up, we got the bestest deck of all time, Mitsurugi. I just think you can just like use any like ritual spell to just tribute their monsters, or just use it from the graveyard or deck. It doesn't even matter. You just do that. You slap a couple cards, and you basically automatically win. There's no doubt that this deck is not that good, and people use this deck like completely. But yeah, these are like the bestest archetypes so far for 2025. It might change over time, like if there might be new archetypes, but otherwise, these are my personal opinions on the bestest decks, and especially from gaining some experience, I know exactly how some of these decks work. I don't know a lot of these decks how they mostly work, but I do know that they have good effects. So, I hope you guys enjoy this video and take care.